faith, Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 39-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy Lions! Let's go!
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Throw the right foot, it is caught. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Okay, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Play action, it's Sanders. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll be brought down 45. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Oh, man, downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey! Cowboy 80!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Let's go!
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up plus 14 and a 1st down. On the ground, it's Jake Warren. And good blocking on the front, paving the way to a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes a toss, right, here comes Johnson. And no place to go. He's hit, taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt I'm going with Paul.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the 60, at the 60.
In motion goes Dobbs. This is on the side of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
On play action, Shador. The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Now the former foul, Dylan Sampson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Inside the 10, he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal at the Steelers' 3-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they come up now, second and goal.
Ready, cut 19. Cut 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. It was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
County Lions. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Here we go. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Watch the motion.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is incomplete. The defense has stayed in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Austin brought in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get past the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost the yard there.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. There's a big-time play for the Steelers. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, it's Howard. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready?
action. It's Howard. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Let's go now. At the 60. At the 60.
Howard to throw again. He's going to have their first down and then some. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They go play action with Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
And Stewart on first down. Oh, the pressure too much, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
Trap
that's
60.
what happens.
Trap 60. Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to take a shot down the field. Ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake filled first half continues.
Ready? Ready?
Sanders going to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Third and 6.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Ready, set.
Here comes third and 6.
Ready? 60 Bearcat, 60 Bearcat. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Again, it's Sanders. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Crack roll 80.
They'll run the toss here with Josie. And that one set down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Steelers to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Back. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to hack back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Call the set.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Sanders.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I gotta tuck this ball, become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Browns are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Now Howard on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
blocking, 18. Go.
On first down, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
Now, Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get repaid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20.
First and 10.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Let go.
To throw again is Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready?
On second down, it's Judkins. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Third and 2. Now Sanders. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
19, Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, man, good play design there. Touchdown, Browns. His 12th touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will tie things up. It's now 10-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, 19 Lion, 70 Lion.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. Incomplete. Second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. Let's keep this one on the ground. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it, and he did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5. To the air, Howard. Right here, down the field. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Howard. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Viking.
They'll run with Jenkins to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Play action. It's Sanders. Got a man coming across the field. Easy drop. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Bronco 80. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Let's go now. 6, ready.
On the draw, it's Sampson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the jump.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now, Sanders. In the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being
Ready,
a
ready.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Sanders to throw. Incredible. And he's in. Down Cleveland. Patterson now, and the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Howard now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. At the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's caught right side. It's Firemouth. And he will score. Pat Firemouth. Touchdown Steelers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Drive starts with a run by Turkey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Broncos. Ready, ready.
On play action, Shador. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5. But that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Ready.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Red. 19, Tiger, 19, go street. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking for a tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 43 yards. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. A coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing again is Sanders. In trouble, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back to the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 24, Browns 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's another Browns first down.
So, 3/4 down in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready,
To throw is Sanders. His receiver on the impact. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Again, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Sanders going to throw again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Liking 18. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game and takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
From the gun, it's Howard. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
they'll run for it with Johnson. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready? Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
As Stewart on first down. He's got his man on the in-route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And we're able to come up with it.
Man, not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the Browns, first down.
Hold the ready.
Here's first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey! Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he just does pitch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Sanders. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Browns go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Steelers, 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Austin now to return this. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs. Again, here's Johnson. He finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Into the secondary, past the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Warren. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So these screenplays, they always seem so complex. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Look at set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect. That one is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Ready? Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 by 11. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. Steady.
On the ground. Justin. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
2nd and 5.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Sanders on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Throwing is Howard. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
Throw on first down with Howard. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. This one down the field for fly move. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. Inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. Throw again, it's Howard. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Panthers, here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Ready? Now 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. The pressure there got to him. As he threw it, that pass ball is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for second down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. Probably taken in by Sampson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
To throw again is Sanders. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. fill up for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Smart to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Howard. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Steelers. First down.
He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game. They're going to go play action with Howard.